so much, friends. Welcome back to the Yucky Ham Sandwich channel. I'm Yucky. Welcome back to another day in a Helios cluster with me. Currently, we are playing Mass Effect Andromeda. As you can see, I have decided to go with that scientific outpost. I thought that being able to research things and how to survive and start gathering resources and sending up to the Nexus so people don't starve is a better idea, at least in my own opinion. I also thought that once we start waking people up in the Nexus, we will have the manpower to safeguard this place, so I wasn't too worried about it. Now we are gonna go catch up with everybody, with all my characters. Oh, that is very cool. Anyways, I'm gonna catch up with everybody because we just did a huge mission, and with that said, let's game. Why, hello there.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Well, don't overwork yourselves.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
They never knew what hit them.
The first two outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
I saw the brief. I'm making sure every one of our people is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Well, maybe there's hope for that.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
I like that idea.
Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more going on when you come back later.
Okay, I'm just gonna check around to see what's going on. Being nosy, you know. Oh, wow, lots of people.
Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Oh, research.
What kind of research are you working on?
Yeah, we gotta know.
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
That's smart. Condition on EOS.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
Great. Bradley.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell, and he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
That's good. Oh, you take
I gotta
care?
go.
Keep up the good work.
That's good. For some odd reason, I can't scan. So I'm hopefully that when we go to next set, it just glitch back out. Okay. Hello? And also, I don't know about you guys. Does it seem like there's a lot of Asian people? Like, a lot of them in Andromeda.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one.
A school?
Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
No, I think it still matters. Just because, as we know, Mass Effect Trilogy and Mass Effect Andromeda is gonna be in Mass Effect 5. It is always good to know history and know where humanity come from.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
Also, everyone needs to know who Commander Shepard is. Like, everybody. And her sacrifice, and Morden. All these important people. How? What technology can do this so quickly, neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without a dramatic storm effect? Shit, the opposite. The weather gone calm as summer day. That's unprecedented. Control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture temperature, what else? And what's the interaction? Miss the dogs. Walking them in the shutterport park always helped me think through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? We got damn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. Eos is drier, but within limits. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil. More now since default. Points to a species with the same air mix temperature, gravitational comfort level as us. Or is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Maybe a writer the one to figure out why. The how, that's my department now. Luckily, old Hanley, you want bigger things. You sure got them now. Researcher proposal, missions review. Material analyze of recovering cat. Firearm approved important waterborne bacteria study. Approved if you don't flush your work away. Color reaction and acidity in insectoid wildlife. What? No, not approved unless you're going to make them stop at red light. Comparison of quantum initialized string effect to relativistic waveform. This is rubbish. I'm not giving grant for the best world salad. Element 0, voltage resistant testing. Finally, some real science. Approved. Everyone is working hard wanting to make this place work. What is this place? Hi, everybody. I cannot scan for some odd reason.
Pathfinder. Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ked expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ked expert to Padromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Personal background.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Family troubles?
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still.
Yeah.
I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
Yes. I couldn't wait to leave. I might have stayed.
I don't know. I liked where I was. There were other things that brought us here.
Not me. Eyes on distant stars. Always have been.
Home planet.
Where do you launch out of?
The pale blue dot. Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth.
Wow.
I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
If it was me, the only thing that I will miss is probably the convenience, like getting ramen. You know, that's my favorite thing to eat. And maybe bubble tea.
Things were easier. So much already built.
Yeah.
We get to do it all again. For good or bad, I guess.
Better get it right.
And that's the fun part.
Another time.
You get to
Of course.
rebuild however you like. Still don't know why I can't scan things. Oh, there's a memory.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Okay. Sure. Oh, I didn't know I can do that. That's pretty cool. Alright, let me see what this building do. Alright, let me run faster. I still can't scan things. That's so annoying. Oh, they're holding hands. How lovely. Oh, that's locked. I came here for no reason. Right. What is that bridge over there? I'm looking at it. And then we'll probably go back to Nexus. there's nothing important. Oh, let me grab that.
Already getting requests from the Prodromos labs.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we
Yeah.
are.
That's who
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
that'd be fine. We killed most cat. Please remember that everything shipped to the landing pad, especially from off-world rather than sealed Nexus supply, must go through quarantine procedures via confined observations, spot testing, bacteriological scans, or radioactive sterilization. We are a new presence on EOS, and everything added to the ecosystem will have an effect down the line. Our job is to make sure it's beneficial one, and strong quarantine practice will really help us out. Hanley Brams. Addendum. If anyone tries to tell me or Hanley that your shipment's a special case and don't need to be bothered, you'll be running quarantine twice. Bradley. I like his attitude. That Vault doohickey might be clearing the atmosphere, but we still got pockets of high radiations and bad weather across the continent. Telepresence update. Zone 10-12 are still smoking hot, but Zone B is slowing a drop. Watch your shuttle's radiation shields absorption. They can take up to 190 MSV per hour safely. Anything more and you'll need to head back for a refit. And remember that if you're carrying power cells or radiological equipment, those can throw your readings off. Make sure you are as safe as you think. Pilot, make ready. Pilot, make ready. Get it? Wow, they got this place locked down and ready to go and do some science. I have no idea what half of the words mean. And that's why they're scientists and not me. Okay, come on, walk faster. Is this the... Please help. This is the only way I can get word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they kept talking about the remnant tech. They think the initiative lying about how dangerous it is, that a couple of electronoids in the right place could get the remnant to work for them instead. They tried before, and I helped out in medbay when those remnant observer carved up body. But Jenkins... Oh no, another Jenkins said we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. He's taking the whole work crew to help him with this time. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk Jenkins out of it. But if I can't, someone should know why he didn't come back. Ugh. Okay.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
Jeez.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Okay. I'll do that once I come back from the Nexus. Research Center. Ah, okay. Armor. I have these already beginning researched. I can do the chest one. Yeah. Continue, please. Awesome. I would like to have an N7 armor on me, just because it really boosts my biotic powers. Or skills. Okay, let's go back to Nexus, shall we? Hopefully my scanning thing will start working again. Is that, Is someone important? Not really, but you look like you're drunk. Are you okay? That person is definitely drunk. We need to write her up. Drunk on a job. Let's return to the Tempest. Yes, please.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for Peebee and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's
Okay.
fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Whatever, it's cool.
I don't care where anyone sleeps, as long as we
Really?
realize what a kick-ass team we have. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
Badass.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Dang.
Should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Okay, watch it.
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
I want this to be a team thing.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Just work hard and just work together. We are a great team.
Helios threw us for a loop, meaning we're kinda new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
That was easy.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. Peebee, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
Vetra and Peebee will have like problems. Augmentations are rare material that can be added to some of the blueprints items incorporating alignments. Oh, I did not finish reading that. I couldn't pronounce that word for a second. I was like, what? I was still thinking about what I said. That's okay. What is this? If it come? Oh, okay. That's just calling. I don't need to call anybody right now. Let me go catch up and talk to everybody.
A secure outpost. Finally.
I know, right? It's nice.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean Peebee?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Crew morale?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Non-human crew. Peebee?
Is Peebee all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
No way, Vetra.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's
take
quite
her out
the gossip.
drinking.
Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Drax?
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure thing, of course.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
He's my old man in the team. Gotta watch out
Thanks
for him.
for the insight.
Okay, memory fragment.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It must be a turning point. That because he wanted to start a project and he couldn't. Maybe he wanted to start this project to save his wife? Maybe? I'm not so sure.
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Yeah.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
I'll see you
I'll
around.
let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, let's... I don't need that. It's the Pyjack?
Whoops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage.
It's the monkey.
He'll be fine. Won't he? The exercise will probably do him good.
You gotta move around.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon.
That's great. That's good to hear.
Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
Well, I like that idea.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Yeah.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
You know what's really interesting? That sometimes I do notice that they have like a dead face, like emotionless when they speak. What saved this game, I think, is the voiceover. Because the voiceover have so much emotion in them, it kind of helps me imagine what their face would kind of look like, even though in the game it's kind of emotionless. Maybe it was the best for you? I don't know.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
I definitely know how that feels like, not knowing where you belong. Even though I am Asian, I don't feel like I fit into the Chinese community. I feel like I kind of have lost touch just because it's been so many years. I'm half Filipino, and because I don't speak the language, I couldn't get into their community. It's really hard. So now I'm just roaming around trying to find who I am. So I definitely know how she feels. What appeals to you?
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Well, that could inspire people.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the initiative. So I gave the initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
None of this is fair for her, though.
I get that.
I understand.
We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
I hope that for her. She seems like such a wonderful person. All right, next crewmate. Is there anyone in here? Oh, wait. Drax wants to go to the kitchen, I believe. Is that Gil?
Messing with that vault feels like early brain surgery. Just...
Long time no chat. What's up?
The Tempest.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
Friends.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me.
Aww.
The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Alright, the Nexus.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
No.
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
When people get hungry and they need food in their bodies, that's, yeah. I can't even imagine starvation that way for that long. Our crew.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. Peebee's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Well, we need that sometimes.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different
That's
strokes
true,
makes
too.
for healthy debate.
What about Kallo?
He's a pilot.
Which means
He flies the ship.
we're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
I guess I don't know.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Interesting. How about Kallo's? He flies the ship. Alright, let's go down, live. Alright, let's talk to Liam.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
About you?
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Okay, a career history.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
Well, that's good. Sounds satisfying.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
Yeah.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
I wish I can find my place. I don't even know what that is.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them.
Aw.
Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Sadly, non-traditional.
Life with my family was not typical on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Dang.
We'll talk
Just
later.
like that. Must be hard.
I know it.
It's only hard if you have a really good relationship with your parents. Vetra.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
And that is why it's an adventure.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving, and everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Bleh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Find a home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Yep.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You mentioned back channels?
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That seems predicatory.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
Is it? I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
I guess. Anyone special in your life?
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Yeah, no time.
Like you said, who has time?
Eventually things will settle down a bit. Hopefully. Or we'll be dead. Anyway.
Yep, how'd you join the initiative?
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Yeah.
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
Very exciting. You saw the uprising?
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over?
Right?
The thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
I'll let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Because in our ship, we have like 20,000 people. Like, why go through all that trouble? It wouldn't make any sense. Let's talk to Drax. I know he is in the kitchen. Right here.
And don't give the Pathfinder...
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Roshan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Oh, your granddaughter. I had no idea. We like trouble here, don't worry about it.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn
Yeah, probably. I was
politicians.
thinking the same.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
That's true. Honestly, if I was in a Mass Effect world, Krogans and Turians would become like one of my best friends. Well, the Nexus has supplies, I guess.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
What about Kesh?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Well, I understand why you left.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Yep. Love Strax. He's awesome. Oh, this is my room. Do I have any emails? Oh, wow. Lots of emails. To Ryder from Dr. Reina. Hello, Ryder. Forgive me for the intrusions. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to ready solved. It may assist in my investigation into the scourge. We can discuss it in person in the Nexus labs. My regards to you and Sam, Dr. Reina, astrophysics lead, Nexus Tech Lab. To Ryder from Nigel McCoy. Dear Pathfinder's Rider, my brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone, that we won't build the futures here in Andromeda together, but knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerely hopes accompany you and your team, Nigel. The vault from Cora. Can still smell the regnant vault on my armor. Lots of weird shit down there. Like my huntress manual would say, the razor edge between known and unknown teaches you what can be cut away. Now I think back, it reminds me a little bit of some of the temples of Thessia. Same huge space and running water. Same sense of a huge purpose you can't really understand. Makes me wonder if we will ever really know what their builders did there, Cora. Kallo's. Hello, riders. I'm pleased to report the Tempest is operating at peak efficiency. So now that you are in command, I thought I'll share a few secret shipboard hacks that the designer and I sneak into our core. Just send the codes JCSB through your army tool to open the debug command menu. Give all dispen lets you use the coffee dispenser in a galley an unlimited number of times. Water tempo overrides the normal hot water rationed in showers. Jump wash queue puts your clothing ahead of everyone else in the auto laundry cycle. Enjoy and don't share them around. This reminds me of Sims. Sims cheat code. Motherload. That's the one that gives you lots and lots of money. Anyways, about your dad, Drax. Vetra told me what happened to your dad. I have lost a lot of people over the years. Figured you could use some cheering up, or at least a distraction. This usually helps me. Drag has attached 37 images of various rifles and shotguns. 2 are duplicate images. Many are low res and watermarked. Dragged. Peebee. Hey Ryder, hope you are okay. I'm keeping this data core in my room. The escape pod. I guess I just really like to ponder things before bed. The best idea come to me while I'm half asleep. Anyways, we know for sure it got some sort of data in it. The trick is how to get to it. I'll keep you updated. Peebee. Oh, whoops, reminder. I think I read all of this. Okay, yes. I have read all my emails. Now we're gonna go speak to Peebee. I'll zap you guys there.
My data pad. Oh, how'd you get under there? You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Not sticking around?
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it.
That's true.
You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
That's fair, you crave excitement.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't
Yes,
be
you
boring
did.
with you around. I may never yawn again.
Oh, that's great. So boredom drove you here.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown.
You know, that is so interesting. That's what my daughter has said to me a few months ago. She was like, Mommy, you know, everything that's already been discovered have already been discovered by someone. And I thought about that. That is kind of true. Not everything. There's still a lot of mystery on Earth. But yeah, if you go out to another new planet, new things, new discoveries, I guess. That's all I need to know.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes, I'm number one! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
So in order for me to get to know her, I need to bring presents back. Got it. Where is Selfie?
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It does have beauty, yes.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon. Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Define intelligent, a god.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
This little bit kind of reminds me of an episode in Young Sheldon. One of my favorite shows is Big Bang Theory, and now I'm watching Young Sheldon. There was this episode where Sheldon's mother, she was having trouble believing in God. And so Sheldon said, it's just that gravity is precisely as strong as it needs to be. And if the ratio of the electromagnetic force to the strong force wasn't 1%, life wouldn't exist. And it works perfectly well in this dialogue. We should chat more on this.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? The Nexus?
I'd like that.
Ooh.
Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Okay. I don't really want her to be my love interest just because I wish she had that accent on another alien. That'd be great.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's it? You sure?
What can I do for you?
You and Gil fighting?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. Sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Your opinions on others.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
Tell me about Solarians.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Oh, right. They only live 40 years. It's even shorter than humans. Any story about the Tempest?
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
By legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Okay. Good to know.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Yep, so right next to me. Let's go to the Nexus.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
It's a good day to party.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne,
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
Well, that's great. The outpost has a good leader.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Yep.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Of course. It's so nice to see everyone so eager. Oh, Vetra. I can talk.
Don't shove the crate off the... You shoved the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Come on, relax a little bit.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage.
Yeah.
Can Tyrians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
People watching are fun. You learn a lot about people when you just watch. It's my scanner is not working. I'm like pressing buttons, but it says...
Galaxy. My friends thought I was crazy. We're all probably a little crazy here, but that's the fun of it, isn't it? I hope so.
We need a little bit of crazy. I don't know why my scanner is not working. What is this place? Cultural Center. Oh, wow. Okay. The Krogans.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
Okay, not now.
Maybe later.
Yes, maybe
Okay,
later.
but don't worry. I won't bite.
That's really cool. The outpost, the arc. Wow. Incredible. Cultural Center liaison.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center. Please have a look around. We're just getting things up and running.
That's great. I'm glad that there is a cultural center, so we don't forget our history. What is this? Oh, Lectab. Not Lectab. Tech Lab.
More practical to build these vaults and Pathfinder Rider, if you will.
Rachni engineered mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea.
Interesting.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam will love them.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Yep.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Voltex. What the heck is a Voltex? Oh, it's a bar. I don't wonder if anybody is here. Liam, hey!
That's the flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
What's up?
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
Like a new beginning, yes.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
Can I buy him a drink? Oh, I need to talk to her.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Sure.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients.
Right.
Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Ooh,
right.
I like that.
I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry. Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
Great, so, scanning a lot of plants when I'm off-world. I need to scan anything? Nope. People just having a good time in here. It's a little smaller than, Omega. Where's Anderson? Or Addison, not Anderson.
So how things go? The materials
I might buy some stuff before I go. Alright, let's use this. Need to go back to operations. I think I solved the murder case, so we'll do that. Hello, everybody. Who do I talk to again?
I'll handle any fallout.
Lieutenant, you?
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex
Not
strike
a
teams to
female.
protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
Gotta get dirty, man.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience.
Yep.
I agree, but your insights on the assholes out there would really help. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
I know they will. Of course. I think I'll need to talk to them. Oh. I need to scan this. I'm still trying to figure this out, but nah, it might be in other parts of the station. Oh my goodness.
There's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're sick. Lock
Hey.
the man up with germs. If I die, I'm gonna sue your asses.
Keep blowing that hot air, pal. It'll dry out faster.
Oh, that's funny.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Well, you kind of lied to me.
You're a liar. The Chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body, admitting to killing him.
What? Wait, that's not... What are you trying to pull?
Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Well, shit. Guess my fate is sealed.
Except that your shot missed. A cat blast to the back killed Reynolds.
Are you serious? I'm innocent? What a stroke of luck.
Yeah.
The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
That's for 10 to decide, I guess.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
That's true.
We'll see about that.
Speak to Tan. I still need to talk to Addison.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Let me talk to Addison. Actually, let me talk to Tan. Oh.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
I know, right?
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
A female
We're still getting the
Solarian.
commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Still a big job ahead. It's not done
Let's
yet.
hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend.
For now, I guess.
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Well, I can't get behind that.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Ooh. That's awesome.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It's never a one-person thing. It was a team effort.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
Yeah.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
Well, all opinions matter.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Ket attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And
Don't
we
wanna
can
start,
argue about
right?
it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Ket are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
Leveled up.
Ryder,
Nice.
this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A
Pathfinder,
memorial?
we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. Something about Andromeda viability and perks. Could be useful.
Memorial. With Cinnamon Pride, we remember those who give their lives in service of explorations and discovery. Cool. I can't believe it's already in an hour that I've been playing Mass Effect. What?
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since EOS. You really can feel it.
Yeah, people are excited.
New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Now let's keep up the good work, shall we?
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
Yeah.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Yes. It's something to go off. Oh, data path. His room is really nice. Alright. The history of us space traveling.
You've had a year to think about it. Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen.
Yeah?
It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
The Sovereigns. Yes, the murder charges.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
Well, sometimes justice is complicated.
These things are almost never black and white.
Yep.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit.
Yeah.
If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
Exile him, and where would he go? What would he do? Let's just release him for now.
It was crazy down there. Life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
Yeah.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have the sordid business behind us.
Yep. First murder. He didn't technically murder him, so. Like, exiling him, like, I don't know where he would go. I feel like he will make trouble. I don't know. It's better to keep him up here. Addison's office. Let's talk to her now.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice? You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Well, tell me about it.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Thanks. Assistant.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Andromeda viability points.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
Okay. Nexus thresholds?
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you.
Okay.
Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Great. Waking blocks of people?
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright, what's first?
Alright, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Okay. Wow. Alright. Big decisions. Science pod. So I have points. Okay, one cryopod one cryopod points available. I kind of want hunting parties. Expert combatants seek out Helia's wildlife to learn the best strategy to survive encounters. Yes. All right. I think that's good. Because now that we have a scientific outpost, it is also safe to have a military start researching on that. Oh, this is another person I haven't talked to yet. It's Cash. Oh,
how many times have I told you this story?
343.
Wait,
Ajax?
what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Oh, well, kill it.
Call the exterminator.
Cool. Disgusting. Oh, I read this before. Okay.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
Hopefully.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
I know.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Laters. How you like it up here?
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
That's nice. He looks so out of place with his bones and his armor. Well, you missed her.
You really did miss her while you were gone, huh?
I really did.
They're family.
Cash can handle herself just fine, but it's still good to be nearby, just in case.
Are they still there? There she is.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
Please learn from this, okay?
Make sure you control yourself better in the future, Nilkin.
What? What does she mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Better watch out. Because I'm watching you. Alright, let's go talk to my brother now. So that's what the star... I was looking to see where else I need to go. Cryo Bay, there it is.
Remain unanswered. This is Agent S.
Alright, let's go visit my brother.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus.
Alright.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod.
Oh.
I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's
Well, that's
made
great
contact.
news.
That's incredible. He's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, sis? I don't understand. What's happening?
Wow.
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you.
That's
Is Dad okay?
insane. He's dead.
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
It's even better. Let's
wait
be
till you
hopeful
see it.
now.
It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
I hope Dad got to see it.
He did.
I should be with you now.
Well, don't worry. Recover, you will.
You were never one to quit, little brother. A nap won't hold you back.
Yeah, I guess so. Dad would want us to push on.
So would Mom.
Yeah, wherever they are. I figure Mom is giving him the business for him.
Oh no.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. His condition remains stable.
Okay. Well, at least now he knows what is
Sorry.
going on.
Seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
Yeah. It's good my little brother is okay. I will have to do all those little side mission on my own. Like there is a lot of scanning plants and a lot of scanning rocks. Operations, like go back to the docking bay. I think everyone is just ready to start a new life in a planet of their choosing. To my understanding, there are other faults in other planets that I need to take out in order for it to be more habitable for other species. There is a lot of, like I said, a lot of little side mission. I can just do those on my own. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And with that said, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!